time, and we are here again for another Profound Professional interview series. We have been running this series and bringing industry experts from all over the world to you for 8 years now. We have brought CEOs, we have brought some of the top motivational speakers in the world to you. We have brought coaches and speakers and authors of all types with all skill sets. And I'm super excited about today's guest. All these guests are here to help improve your personal life or grow your business. And this gentleman is super impressive. Many of you know I am the Italian mother of seven, and I am super proud of my kids. And this young man makes my heart bust with pride also. Even though I have nothing to do with his success, I just am super proud to have him on the show. So Stavya is a 16-year-old CEO and founder of his own marketing company. So welcome, Stavya. I hope you're a huge inspiration for everyone watching here today.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this opportunity. It's great that I'm getting this opportunity. Thank you.
No, you know what? You made actions and choices and decisions that open the windows of opportunity to you, right? This would have not have happened if you had not made choices yourself. So tell me, as a 16-year-old young man, what made you decide, I think I need to open a marketing company? How did this happen?
Yeah, before I even get into that, I just want to say that, man, this is one of the biggest questions that I wish I've been asked on a podcast. Always been on a podcast. Always wish to be on a podcast. To answer your question, it's really vague. When I first started off, I really just wanted to find a way to just make money in general. So I kept doing my research, finding different business models that can, kind of co-align with what I like. And then finally, I found a marketing agency in social media.
Mm.
So best is that I love like the idea of content creation and just being a content creator. So like I said, I've been doing that for a long time. So then when I finally saw this idea, this business model of a social media marketing agency,
Mhm.
clicked. And then I decided to go with that. And then after a long 6 months, I finally got my first client. And yeah.
So a long, long 6 months that makes me smile inside because I know plenty of other business owners who have worked, many years towards their goals and establishing a corporation and getting their first client. So that's sort of like lightning speed, super fast happening. And so tell us about how you're supporting, digital marketing and a marketing agency and social media marketing. It's such a vast statement at this point. It can mean thousands of different things. So tell us specifically how you're supporting your customer, the journey you're taking them through, like what service exactly are you providing for them?
Right. So I'll first get what we do at our business. So the idea is just, building a social media page, managing and creating content so they can get a specific goal. Now, the thing about business is that in social media, there's so many opportunities you can use with it. And the biggest is we guarantee whatever goal you have, whether it's sales, lead, clients, or anything specific, we can guarantee you're going to have some sort of growth just with social media because what's it called? People really undermine social media. They think it's more of a brand awareness and just, getting out of your name. But no, it's way more than that. And I'm trying to get the idea out that social media can be used for lead sales and anything. So that's probably specifically what we do in our agency.
And how are you pulling them the using social media and for leads and sales? Are you doing direct messages? Are you making posts? Are you writing blogs? Like what's the specific things you're doing in order to drive traffic? Is it pay-per-click advertising? Like what are we talking about here?
Yeah, good question. So it really depends on the businesses, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when we do this, we have a link because like most of these businesses have products they want to sell and they have a website. So we put the link in their bio and we usually try to direct every single person that's watching the reels to that bio. Of course, not with all the content, but that's one of the biggest ways that we direct leads or sales into the business. Now, another way is also through, like you said, blogs and just writing different articles for them consistently because people also value that as well. It's another way to get personal attachment with the business and also the customer. So that's two things.
And so you have a few customers now and you're having some success with them?
Yes, I am having success right now. So we have actually 3 clients that really love sales and leads. That's their main goals. So we give it to them.
Well, that's really wonderful. And now, what are the things you're doing to pull in more clients for yourself?
Right. So I'll first start off like how I started getting clients in the beginning. So when I first started it was really difficult. I had to cold call people. I had to DM people. I did emailing as well. And to be honest with you, emailing sucked. I had no fun doing that. Just running thousands of emails, same exact email to every single person. And even with the cold calls, because that really demotivated me when people hung up on me, people didn't like my answers, things like that. Tough time. But after consistently doing that, I got my first client. But then I learned that people like a persuasive, people like that relatable tone that they can, enjoy with. So they can think like, hey, this guy's pretty nice. He knows what he's doing. And, I might give it a chance. So that's how it really started. But then after that, after learning how I got that client, I actually hired a few more people. And I told them exactly what I learned throughout my process, give them a few pep sessions and just tell them to, you know, how to actually do these cold calls, these DMs and stuff. But if I were to recommend any type of lead generation for a business like mine, like a marketing agency, I would say it has to be cold calls as well as business networking events. Oh my God. Networking events are absolutely crazy. I mean, like 2 weeks ago, I went to a few business networking events and man, a high schooler, people really enjoy the fact that, I'm doing this at such a young age. People are helping me out. But if you're young or even if you have a marketing agency in specific, go to these networking events in person helps so much because you can portray your personality even more easier. So that's probably the biggest.
So are you doing any virtual networking, or are you doing all like Chamber of Commerce in person?
So most of the networking events that I go to are in person because it just gives more of a bond, honestly.
Mhm.
Just meeting new people and just networking with more people is just going to help you no matter what. Because even if the person that you meet there is not like once they get your services, their friends or their colleagues might be interested, right? Always helpful to go to these networking.
I love that. Is there anything else you want to tell us about your business or your services before we talk about your tip of the day?
Well, if you want social media, if you want engagement, leads, and anything, feel free to contact me. I'm a young agency owner, and don't think that I can't do it because I promise you, I can impress you.
I love that. That's awesome. So, do you have a tip for everyone for today using social media that you would give them that would help them? Besides hiring you, obviously that's the best. That would be the best tip of the day. I'll give you that one. But how about something they could do for themselves?
Right, right. I've been waiting for this question. So, I would say the biggest tip is no matter how young you are, no matter how old you are, starting a business can be so helpful and anyone can do it. Literally. Meaning, look at me, right? I'm a 16-year-old entrepreneur. You wouldn't even expect that, right? A young entrepreneur doing this type of things, making money, all these things, right? And I even know older people as well. When I went to these networking events and meeting new people, I saw people in their 60s trying to start their own business and it's
Mhm.
seeing all these different people. And the whole goal here, the whole takeaway here is that anyone can create a business. Start
Mhm.
now and do whatever you can. Doesn't matter when you start.
Doesn't matter when you start, whether you're 16 or 116. And a matter of fact, my 12-year-old started her own business. So she makes earrings and different things by hand. So, and any age at this point, if you have an idea and an inspiration, take Stavia's advice and start your business. I love that. That's a great tip. Now, one of the things we've always done from the beginning, from our very show, number one, is share a cause that our customers, our guests care about. So share with us a cause you care about, Stavia.
Yeah, one cause I say is probably donating to a nonprofit organization. Now, the specific nonprofit organization that I would kind of invest in is definitely a nonprofit that's going to help out young entrepreneurs like myself. I remember
Mm-hmm.
my business, it was really hard to even just start a business in general. I had zero resources and no one really believed in me. But
Mm-hmm.
people can give you the resources, people can advise you, older adults, people with lots of experience. Man, here right now, I'll be in a penthouse living my life right now. If I had the resources back then. But yeah,
I think that's wonderful. It's a great cause, and I think it's a really great idea. And there are some great organizations out there that do help starter businesses. SCORE is a nonprofit that does have mentors of established business owners that will help business owners. go to your economic development office. They have free programs to help you build a business plan and structure your business and give you business advice. And so does SBA and SBDC and several other organizations out there. But I think what you're doing, I think there's one called Startup Force or Startup Cause or something like that too, that helps startup businesses. And I think they're of any age, but I think none of these organizations I mentioned are geared toward specifically towards youth. And I bet there's some out there if we did our research, but I think it's a brilliant cause. Now, if you're out there watching, and we know you are, and thank you, this is a brilliant show to share. So hit that share button because we want to inspire everyone to go out there and start the business that they dream about at any age. Put the cause you care about in the comments. Let's inspire someone to give time, treasure, and talent to a resource that is something good, maybe something that's close to your heart. Let's inspire people to do something good. Now, I often ask our guests about a book that inspired their personal life or helped them grow their business. And Stavya does actually have a really great person to share with us that has inspired him some. So, you want to share with us that person?
Yeah, of course. So I was talking about with Miss Kosh, and actually, I'm not really a big avid reader, right? I don't really read
Yes.
books.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And I don't know, in middle school, even now, I just never like books like that. But there are different alternatives that do motivate me. And I would say there's one guy, this one big influencer out there. His name is David Goggins. And man, oh man, if I tell you, he's the biggest influencer I've ever seen that motivates. And let me tell you something, right? So he creates videos. He creates videos on YouTube, TikTok, and all sorts of different platforms. And he's really aggressive tone. Now, I really like that because when someone's aggressive and trying to assert something into you, helps a lot. And he's side telling people, hey, do your work. You got to do this. He always he has like some sort of context behind whatever he's doing, obviously.
Mm.
But yeah, it's really motivating. And just seeing these videos, especially with the music in the background, that kind of stimulates you as well. And yeah, I would say movies, videos, even books can help motivate. But like I said, I haven't been like a big avid reader. So yeah, videos and movies.
But you're going to add reading to your business growth because to be a great leader and a great business owner, there are so many resources and audiobooks and books out there that every business owner I think should read, which is why we asked this question. And I think a great one for you to start with is Think and Grow Rich. And even if you just listen to the audio and you aren't a big fan of just sitting down with the book itself and reading it, I think you'll find a lot of inspiration and growth for your business. And I'm so excited for you. And I'm so excited just to get to meet you. You're such a inspiring young man, and I hope that you're enjoying being on the show as much as I am enjoying having you. And I know that you can put this out. You will be able to. We're live streaming right now, lots of different places, but I'm hoping Savia will take it and push it out on TikTok and make it into short snippets since he is a marketing whiz and put it everywhere because I really would love for you to hear about how amazing he is. And if you're out there and you're watching and you're thinking, wait, I have a book, well, put it in the comments, or I'm an author of a book. Well, get on the show. We would love to have you reach out to us or our team, and we'll give you the guidance to get on the show. Now, before we say goodbye, Stavia, tell us a final thought, a piece of information or inspiration to leave everybody with.
Of course. Now, I want to undermine this as much as I can. Start whenever you can. I'm telling you guys. Anytime you start, whether it's now in your late 60s, start now. You can get so much out of it, whether you're working your job. You can leave your job as well if you start this business. It takes time. Just understand you should start and get you placed.
I love that. And one of the other things that you said without saying today that I just loved was the confidence you had. When you're talking about the phone calls and going and really just sharing that. Don't look at my age. Look at my ability. Give me a chance to show you my skill set. That speaks volumes about the confidence that you have behind you. And I think one of the number one things that is a key ingredient to success for any business owner is having powerful confidence and being able to convey that to others so that they'll be drawn to you and want to work with you and be your customer. Stavia, I wish you all the greatest of success. And I thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much, Miss Kosh. Love this opportunity. Fun.
Yes, this has been awesome. And we thank you again for watching. Make sure you hit that share button. Let's help Stavia and his business grow and get the word out there on how great business owners can be no matter what their age. Get your business started. And until next time, I'm Jessica Koch, and this is Profound Professionals. Be kind to yourself out there and be kind to each other. Bye, everybody.